Alright, heading into part 3 of our Maid, our old-timey Maid. This is what it looks like when we left her off in part 2. We're slowly going to be working around just sort of working around here. Now let's look at her. We've got the arms established. We've got the arms established. We're working on the breast and the bosom, as we say, of this woman. All right, let's go ahead and work a little bit. We've got our head down pretty good, as we see. But I want to work on the body some more. I want to do that. So let's go ahead and bring this area up a little bit underneath the face. Excuse me, the chin, as we look at it, which is good. And let's go ahead and look at doing our apron. A little part there we had seen last, see, now it's gone. Just a little imperfection in the wood, as we have there. Now we're getting there as we go. Let's look at let's go ahead and from this part where I want to draw where the apron is, somewhere about like in here, okay? And let's come over here and do the same thing. The apron is. And whoop, in which case we cut like this and we separate where the apron is. Very simple. Where the hand will be sticking in the apron. Okay? Same thing here. Let's come this way and around and remove that area in there where the apron is. Come back here. There we go. You can do this with your V tool. I'm just doing it with a knife. Come back, I made a little bit too much of a curve here. Getting a little bit lined up with the other side. And this is where the hand goes into the apron. Okay. There, just like that. Where the hand goes into the apron. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and smooth these hands out a little bit. Get the roughness off of them. saying hands, I'm sorry, arms. You'll have to forgive me. I'm getting kind of old and worn out in my thought process. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the wrinkles, the elbows and the hand here. This is not a difficult project. It's really more shaping than anything in the world. If you can get your arms and stuff down right. Get that down. And get that where it kind of joins in together there. There we go. From the back, we're just gonna, there we go. We're kind of getting it where it all joins together a little bit. All right, and then we're going to take and we're going to kind of line up where the apron, we're going to run a thing across here, and we're just run right here. How's that sound? Where the apron is. Now let's go ahead and cut the top one. Go ahead and separate that, okay? Alright, we can separate that. Come down a little bit on our arms. Separate that. And there. And then on this one, want to, once again, want to come out like that. Sort of give the appearance, not deep in dead or anything like that. Always start bigger and then I bring it down quite a bit. To see how far, so that then I can bring there, just like that. See how I'm doing? So it will allow so much room for, this is actually not a very thick as we clean that up and we sort of come where this fits sort of like in here. Just a little. And I'm just going to come up a little bit like this, a little bit like this, and just make a few little cuts in there. To give that sort of a look right there. And I need to clean that up. Should have used my V tool in this, but I didn't. but that's okay. Sort of has that look right there. All right, I'll clean that up like I said. Let's bring those shoes back. Okay, there's our shoes. A lot of this figure is more just shaping, and then a lot of the painting really brings out the character in the piece. Just cleaning up a little stuff in here. There we go. See that? Now we have to kind of come across here. Sort of bring this area up in along there, sort of down. All right, from the sides we can see it. See here. Now let's bring these shoes down just a little bit more. I want to get them thinner. By looking at them, I look at them from the top a lot of times. Alright, we've got our apron done back here. We've got to clean this up back here, but we've got the back of the apron done. And you can do it just any way you want to. You can do it with some little frilly things. You can do it with, I'm just going to do it very plain, because so it will represent an older carving, in other words. Alright, well, I'm up for number 3 for part 3. Now let's look at it. Not a real difficult carving, like I said. Very more shaping than anything. And next we'll be getting into the face, getting into the head and the face, because she is a rather large woman, so we're not really getting into a lot of figure or anything like that. We want to make sure that we understand, you know, this is not a figure. This is a hard-working woman who works hard, works out in the fields, works in the home, but worked very, very hard. So, alright, that's it. We'll go into part 4.